So Aquarius, this is a general reading. It won't resonate with everybody. You can take from the reading what does resonate. Or get a private reading. I do private readings. If you just click the description box, I'll just send me an email and we can get started from there. So the overall energy, all cards are male or female. The overall energy is the Strength card, the card for Leo. You will know what to do and you will find the strength and the courage to do it. Now let's find out what that might be. Up here in your highest energy is the Ace of Cups. Yeah, boy, the cup runneth over with love. Lots and lots of love. Now you need to find the strength and the courage to do what you know you need to do about it. Oh my gosh, let's read on. Let's find out what's going on. I have the Seven of Pentacles right next to the Ace of Cups. You wanted a commitment, security, stability from someone that you love. You've been waiting and waiting and waiting for this to happen. You've been spending time alone in this hanged man energy, being enlightened about the situation. Like, why are you still waiting? Okay, so enlightenment is coming to you in your times alone. Your thoughts, when it's quiet, are more clear. Okay, so things are changing. I have the Knight of Wands under the Ace of Cups. Whoever you're in love with, they seem to run in and out of your life. They give you hope. They run in with the staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, and they run out with the staff of passion. This can be male or female. So you're in love with somebody who doesn't really stick around all that much for whatever reasons. I mean, this could be somebody who's deployed and is coming in and out of your life. This could be for a reason. This also can be just because they're not treating the relationship how they should. So let's just keep reading. I have the Four of Swords next to the Strength card and under the Hanged Man. Yes, under the Hanged Man here, finding the strength and the courage to do what you know you'll need to do. This is meditation, prayer, soul searching for all the truth and clarity you can get about this whole situation. So this is in your times alone. It's a very healing card because those swords of truth and clarity help you heal. They help you, truth and clarity always helps people heal because it gives them something to go on rather than just not knowing what happened. So it's going to help you find the strength and courage to do what it is that you know you need to do. I have the Nine of Pentacles under the Knight of Wands. So this is all about security, stability, being grounded on your own. So this is the kind of person you are. You're very mature thinking. You like planning for the future. You like building pentacles. You like building as like a savings account. You probably have your own car, your own place. You're just very self-sufficient, self-assured. The Knight of Wands likes that. That's why they run in to see you, but they don't stick around. I got the Queen of Swords right next to the Nine of Pentacles. Now this is air energy, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And this is Aquarius's reading. One of those might be strong in their chart too. But this is you with your sword out. And you are seeking the truth. You're seeking the clarity here. You're finding the strength to do that. Swords can be about conversation. I think you're going to have a conversation with this person about, what are they doing, in your life here. What do they want from you? I have the King of Pentacles right next to the Queen of Swords and under the Four of Swords. So the King of Pentacles, it's all about, this is first off Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that might be strong in someone's chart here around this reading. But it's about the Pentacle. Are they available? Are they committable? This is next to the Queen of Swords. You're like, do you have a pentacle at all? Because you've been waiting and waiting, and it just hasn't happened. So now you're finding the strength and the courage to actually ask them what is going on with you. Is there any hope here for a future with them? Let's take out the rest of this reading. I have 2 extra cards, and I'm going to read them. So I have the Sun here next to the Hanged Man. So this is all about fresh starts and new beginnings, but there's a lot of happiness. There's a lot of love here in this card. So this is what you're hoping for. You're being enlightened about this somehow. You know that you can have it. You know that you can create it. You know that you can manifest it. You have the infinity symbol, the symbol of intuition and knowing. And you know that you have all the tools that it takes to get and acquire just what it is that you want from life. Okay, you have the cup, you have the pentacle, you have the wand, you have the sword. You have everything that you need. So it becomes like, well, why isn't it happening? It takes 2, right? I have the Page of Pentacles next to the Magician. So you are looking towards the future. You are looking towards the Pentacle. You are wondering, what does it look like in moving forward? Can you move forward with this person? Do they have a Pentacle? So this is like really, really examining the Pentacle as if it's a crystal ball and wanting to see if this is even possible. I have the Queen of Pentacles, and it sits right under the Sun and right next to the 4 Swords. Again, it's the Pentacles. It's the security, stability, and groundedness. You are, but do they have it to offer? You have it to offer, and you know it. This is, again, earth energy. I have 2. They are a soulmate, so this really might work out in the end. This is about being a partnership, okay? Building pentacles together, like a power couple. Wow. So you both have what it takes in this relationship. They're just not coming forward with what they need to do for this to move forward. And that's what you need to find out. Why? What's going on? You have all this love, okay? It runs over. It's running over here. 9 cups. But you're not handing it out. Like, they're not allowing you somehow to hand out all the love that you want to hand out. Okay. So you feel you're just waiting. You're waiting to be more committed or more secure and stable in the relationship before you hand out all that love. You can. You have it. You have the Pentacles. I have the 3 of Pentacles next to the 9 of Cups and under the Page of Pentacles. This tells me there may be a little bit of something holding them back, okay? There's some kind of energy. It could be an ex. It can be a past experience. It can be a child. It can be just about anything. It could be their job that's holding them back. But this is not seeing eye to eye on how to move forward, when to move forward. There's something going on here that's interfering with this relationship and moving forward. But what I am seeing here is once you seek the truth and you do seek the clarity, you're going to find that, yeah, they have a pentacle. They have a big pentacle they could offer. That the 2 of you are soulmates. So that's what's pulling the 2 of you together. I feel like you are going to move forward. I have the Chariot, the card for Cancer. Cancer might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. Matter of fact, it's right next to the King of Cups, which is a water sign, and Cancer is a water sign. But the Chariot is moving forward. And after this conversation, you might be able to move forward pretty darn fast with that Chariot card being here. Right between the Queen and the King of Pentacles, I have the King of Cups right next to the Chariot and under the 9 of Cups, holding on to the Cup of Love. I think you're going to be able to hand it out. Water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. That might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But all that love, 9 plus 1 makes 10. We have the Ace of Cups up here. I feel like they just weren't ready yet. That's all. And I think they're getting ready. I have the Page of Swords next under the 3 of Pentacles and next to the King of Cups. So yeah, you're being cautious. Your sword's out. You'll cut them out of your life if you have to. You don't want to. Okay, you don't want to. But you're paying attention to everything now because you've waited so long. And after this conversation, it looks like things change. and you are able to move forward. I mean, you're entering the place of the sun. Come on. There's no better place to go, and it will be very grounded. You can be a power couple. I have the moon and the star that came out as extra cards. So the star is the card for Aquarius. So Aquarius, there is your card. And the moon is the card for Pisces. So, you know, one of those also could be strong in their chart or your chart with the Pisces too. But the star is a very deep healing card. Okay, very, very deep. It's about seeing your own reflection in that pool of water, remembering the bare essence of who you are, what you want, what you don't want from life, what's going to make you happy, what's not going to make you happy. A very deep healing, very spiritual. And also the moon. The moon is hidden things are going to be revealed here. I think it comes from this conversation. Something's going to come out and come to light. And this is what's going to help you move forward and them together. I don't know that they really, until you have this conversation, I don't know that they really know what you would like. It's like they're like dense. They're like, oh, I'm just living day by day here. Trying not to give a lot of thought to anything. But once you have this conversation, the thought process begins. And I think they start to look at this relationship from your point of view, and they like it. So I think you are moving forward with your soulmate. And I think you're going to end up being a power couple. I really do. So let me take out an angel card. Oh, let's see what they have to say about this reading. What do they? Angels. There it is. Nope, that's two of them. Gotta take one. Yes, what do your guardian angels have to say about this reading? One more shuffle here. Aquarius. Okay. What do your angels have to say about this reading? Aquarius. Okay. It's very deep. It's card number 0, and it says, a new beginning. Wow. Let's read it. You're at the beginning of a wonderful journey. There's no need to have any fear as the guardian angels walk beside you every step of the way. You have unique gifts to offer the world, if you will just free yourself from that which holds you back. New opportunities will present themselves if you truly believe. It's a very hopeful card. It's beautiful.